Right now I'm on the Kentucky Adventure Tour and I'm driving my 2019 4Runner Limited Edition, but I actually just added some Toyo Open Country atIII tires because I don't think those Geolanders that came with it were going to be able to handle what I'm doing today. But testing out the Toyos and they are sick. This is essentially just a stock run limited 4Runner. I've done nothing to the suspension. I have the same black rims that came with it and just threw on the Toyo atIII tires. And honestly, I'm pretty amazed with the stuff that I'm able to do in it. And that's because at the end of the day, it is still a 4Runner. It is still a very capable off-road vehicle without doing all those crazy modifications. Now, one big issue is the front end. It just goes down so low. So I think that if I were like crawling on some rocks and I went, you know, where I'm like tilted down a little bit too much, I'm gonna scrape up and bash the front end of that a little hard. So I don't know how far I'm gonna go today, but basically I just wanted to break in these tires and see how capable they were without changing anything else to the 4Runner. And I gotta say, so far, I am blown away impressed. I can crawl over rocks, I can slowly descend down gravel roads, I can drive through relatively deep-ish mud, no problems. I'm able to get traction the entire way through and get through basically anything. And that's exactly what I was hoping I was gonna be able to get out of these Toyo atIII tires. I don't wanna spend $10,000 upgrading my 4Runner. I don't go crazy places. I live in Kentucky, so I'm doing the Kentucky Adventure Tour and I'll do off-roading like that. But I do drive a lot on pavement. I mean, I definitely do. So I didn't want like a super mud tire or anything like that. I just wanted a nice all-terrain tire. I think the Toyo atIII is absolutely perfect. Now, they were relatively expensive. I got 5 of them. I've got a spare underneath the cargo area there. I spent about $1,700 for all 5. That included the alignment and all the extra things that come with buying new tires. But another absolutely necessary item that I knew that I was gonna need for this off-roading trip was actually gonna be these new floor mats. They're literally brand new and you can already see the mud that I'm tracking in, but I actually got a really good deal on them from Lay's Fit and they're actually pretty sick. I like how right here you can twist them and lock them in place, but the biggest thing about it is when you put your feet in there, you are not gonna slide. They are firmly in place, and even if your shoes are muddier than mine are right now, mine are just kind of dirty, but if I did have more mud on them, I would step and I would not slide at all. That is absolutely extremely important when you're doing stuff like this. You don't want to slide getting into your car and get hurt. And they also, of course, go here in the back area too. Really nice. You can't even really tell that they're there because they're black and they match the interior, but they're there. And same thing, they're not going to slide on you. They're really nice, durable floor mats. Now again, this is a 2914 4Runner, but if you've got even like a Jeep or another style 4Runner, maybe a 4th gen, then I would still highly recommend you getting some of these mats for your car. Brands like WeatherTech are extremely expensive, and honestly, there's no difference between a WeatherTech and a Lay's Fit style floor mat. And let's be honest, off-roading, all these things that we do are so expensive anyways. Just buying the car is expensive enough. And then you got to get the new tires, and you got to upgrade the suspension. Then you got to get the roof rack, and then you got to get the tent. And all those things add up in cost. So where you can save money, you should take advantage of that. So I'm happy to be able to share with you a link down in the description below for those Lay's Fit mats, where if you use my link and use the code Pioneer15, you're actually going to get 15% off your order, which again is going to make relatively cheap floor mats even cheaper. Also, be sure to shop around on Lay's Fit's website for stuff like lighting, interior accessories, all those different kind of things that you potentially need for upgrading your vehicle. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep driving around in the Kentucky Adventure Tour and see how these atIIIs hold up. Thank you for watching all the way until the end of this video. It really does mean a lot to me. Hope that you have a fantastic day. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video.